and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Florida State's head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. Boy, you can go down the list of classic endings in this series, and last year we had one with the Canes pulling it out.
And Miami was the one who got to celebrate because they eked it out, they got the close win, and more importantly, Palmer, they got to brag for a year about beating their in-state rival, Florida State.
They're hoping they can do that for another year, and they know that this is going to be another dogfight. This is simply one of those games at the start of the year. Miami, Florida State, you know someone's winning, but it's not going to be by a lot of points. Miami's hoping.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Got a little grass. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Malachi Tony. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country, and it's always fun when you get to this first game now, because it's one thing to do it in practice, but you can't wait to get out and finally do it against a live defense. When you've got quarterback play and you've got weapons catching the ball like these offenses have, boy, oh boy, you know it's just going to be exciting.
And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Got a man. It's Compton. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Canes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Daniels. Finds his man down the middle. Snags it, and there's running room. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
First down, 10 yards to go. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. The option look. Now the toss. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Goes to the option. Finding an escape route. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
On the option. Pulls it on the option. He'll pitch it. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone. Looking to get one in here.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. The pitch. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Rivalries are the lifeblood of college football, and here are a few of the things that make this one special. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Here we go, ready. Go, go.
Mensah. A little release to the back. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
Check, check.
They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They'll operate out of split backs. Here's Mensah to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open, throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's got the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Offense in a split backfield. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. He'll toss it. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Hurricanes racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Pressure coming. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. The play action fake. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that MiAMi offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Mensa. He's got him. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Hurricanes headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they
throw it toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They go right back to it. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. Great job by the back on the option.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these 2 teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between MiAMi and Florida State plays out.
And the Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Coach Norvell told me at the half, guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked, and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Canes in the hurry-up. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Offense staying on the field there in hurry-up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Mensah looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
Here's Mensah to throw. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Here we go. Ready. 180. 180. Go, go.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Second down coming up. They'll go right back. That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got it down the field. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Canes line it up with a 1st and goal.
Down, ready. Go!
On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Canes! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
Well, there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
The Noles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the MiAMi sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well.
There he goes. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Now on 1st down from the 28.
Hey, 80-22, ISO. 80-22, ISO. Ready, go.
Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throwing, Mensah. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Now the pitch. Sweet cut there. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it down the field. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and MiAMi is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The option look. Quick toss. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Mensah. Using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and at this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, MiAMi!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Seminoles sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and room to run. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. The Seminoles back in the lead. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
The ball bounces through the end zone and it will be a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Goes to the option. The option, the keeper. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's got room. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has his defense's head spinning with the option. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here's Mensah to throw. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Oh, they're after him. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires quickly. Hard running there. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted to stop the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm into this game right now. This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up close.
Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. On the option. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Mensah. Here's the pressure. Looking for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air, it's Daniels. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.